But yeah, if those games want survivability, yeah, they have to adapt. I mean, you've seen many other fighting games do that. Look at Street Fighter. Jesus, my voice. Street Fighter's doing that same, you know, not doing it, they are doing that. They're doing that same exact thing. We're like, you know what? We're going to make it easier. Oh, I got to drink. I just come in. But that's just how I guess they've been lately with making it easier, and a lot of other games are making that too because of the instant gratification. Multiplayer is the thing now, but it's more like competitive multiplayer. It's super fast, and that's what the people want. And traditional games, like fighting games, that just don't have that. You know, especially if you're trying to be competitive enough to where people have to go into the training room, learn their own combos, their own craft. But at the same time, you want it to be easy enough that if Bob from accounting picks up the game and he's like, you know what, I want to play some games, and still has fun with it, that he sticks around and buys more. That's what's putting this huge divide on a lot of these games, because you don't want to compromise on either side too much. But if you want the game to be competitive and awesome and great, you can't have it too casual. And that's where, you know, a lot of us are having these debates and whatnot. Yes, it did. Oh my God, yes, it did. Snow Angel, I will tell you that it was very simplified. A lot of the characters I played in 4, like El Fuerte and Hakan and whatnot, those guys take a crap ton of knowledge and button inputs to use. And then I got to 5, and it's like 5 is still fun and all, don't get me wrong, but it's like it's not nearly as technical as it used to be. And I think that's why I dropped 5 like I did, because prior to that I played it all the time, but after a while it's like it's like I don't really see any need to play. Like it sucks. I really like 4 a lot, but I'm like, nah. Now if they were to bring 4 back, I mean, I would be the first one in it. And I know another thing in the BlazBlue community, now that I think about it, that it shows you the mindset of most BlazBlue players. Whenever they see like the little beginner mode, they automatically pull out the pitchforks and like, this guy sucks. And it's like, there's a reason for that. Like, and it's not until I met Big Boss that I realized, oh shoot, you know, Stylish is probably made for people with disabilities. Because not everyone's going to be dedicated like Broly Legs. You know, not everyone's going to be dedicated like someone like him, you know, to learn the game. Yeah, I meant stylish. That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to say, Kai. And also, hello to you too, friend. But whenever you see a stylish player come in the room, or playing stylish in general, most people want to roast the person, or they want to give the person a hard time. And back in the day, I was one of those people too. I'm not even going to sit here in front. Nowadays, not so much, because you have people like Big Boss, who said it himself. I think he said he's missing part of his finger, so he can't push the buttons and whatnot.
I think he said he's missing part of his thumb.
Yeah, part of his thumb, which, let's be honest, if I'm a gamer and I'm missing most of my thumb, that's going to put me at a huge disadvantage against most people. So I can completely understand him using that. And even if, let's say, you're new to the game, but you don't really have time to learn big combos and whatnot yet, on technical, why not use stylish? Learn the game. I actually knew a dude personally who played stylish for about a month until he could learn all the characters. And then once he learned all the characters, he got off stylish, went to technical, and he's one of the best players I know. So it's like, I wouldn't say bag on those people, because those are new players, man. Those are new players to your game, and you don't want to alienate them because they have a disability and you don't know that, or they're learning the game in their own way, because hell, it is recommended, but the community not so much. The community sees stylish and automatically they're like, oh, you're a scrub, you suck, you're this, you're that.
To be fair as well, against fighting somebody on stylish, they only have one combo. So if you're getting folded by the same combo, I mean, you suck. I'm just saying.
I think for me, hell, and my thing is stylish.
Because think about it, they're fighting at a disadvantage at that point, because they literally have the option to mash square. Mashing square does what combo? So if you know if this dude's on stylish and they're mashing square, more than likely it's going to be mid low or mid high. Like you should off jump recognize that combo and be able to counter it. They're playing at a disadvantage half the time. And half the time, most games nerf the amount of damage stylish combos do anyway. So like you should be able to combat that effectively.
Yeah, because BlazBlue stylish system, it has I want to say what, 2 combos or so. It has you can't burst. Few other things too, and it's like they do that to keep it fair. And regardless, like, you know, Halo said, if you are a technical player and you've been playing for a while, whether that person's fighting stylish or technicals, you know, is irrelevant. That's what you got to come in and be like, hey, I can beat this person regardless. They can do what they want to do and learn. Now, I will say, I forgot who said it up there. They're like, but if you're stylish and pink, there's a problem. yeah, there is a problem somewhere, because either A, this person is beating up a whole bunch of people that don't know what they're doing, or B, you can't hate the player, hate the game at that point. Like,
I think it falls more aligned to you don't hate the player, hate the game, because like you mean to tell me you as a what that tells me is that this individual who's playing on stylish just knows the fundamentals and they know what they're doing. But the fact that as a pink player they don't have access to bursting and all this other shit, you mean to tell me you still lost? Like you should like I don't know. Being the fact that you're missing these mechanics playing on stylish, like the opponent has the upper hand. Either you don't know the matchup that well, or you just got sloppy and got folded. That's what it sounds like.
Like, the one thing I'll tell people too is whenever you're playing, you know, new people, you know, don't pull punches. I'll definitely say that. Like, if I'm fighting somebody I know that's new, I go to like the very, very bottom of my character tier list, and I'm like, okay, this is who I'm going to pick to fight with, because I don't want them thinking I'm giving them a sympathy win, but I'm playing someone that I have no idea how to play. Sadly, but I can still give them a good room for their money. But the one thing,
talk. I'm trying to talk and do this raid at the same time. I'm not really paying attention to the
do
chat.
the raid. You're good. But the one thing I'll say though is let me pull up what's his face said, because he made a good point. He's Super said also new players can alienate themselves by jumping in thinking they'll win and then drop the game. Yeah, see, those are the people you don't want playing your game anyways. The people you want, the ones you want are the ones that are going to jump into your game, get their face smashed in like I did, and like, wow, this is fun. I'm going to keep learning. Because I can easily say I lost my first 100 matches before I got a win in. You can ask Dark Shinobi, I was trash. Like, terrible. And it literally, you know, it literally took me losing so many times to learn the game. And then I started winning, started enjoying it even more, you know, having a love for the game. But the one thing you don't want to do is alienate people yourself, you know what I mean? Like, there are Discord communities, I'm not going to say which one because you guys know which one I'm talking about, that have like their 5 or 6 really good players. And anytime a new player says something, they just roast the shit out of that player. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, why are you doing that? Like, these are people that are coming to your game and legitimately asking for help, and you're roasting them, calling them trash, putting their losses up and like flaming them on it, and then 2 weeks later, you're crying, oh my God, my game's dying. I don't know why. It's like, you're the problem. Like, don't do that. Like, if you know, and this has come up before. Me and Halo fan, I want to say maybe Shinobi were talking about it. When you have that built into the game culture, like Halo had the people like teabagging and shit. Cool, that's great.
Great. I enjoyed it.
But then you got a fighting game where the community is, like, your Discord is literally built on helping one another, having fun, and just being fans of the game. The last thing you want to do is have a new guy come in, hey guys, I just bought the game. What's up? You know, I need some help playing Ragnar. Oh my God, Ragnar, really? Ragnar is literally the easiest character in the game. And that's a true story. What I just told you guys is literally what I saw when I went into a Discord. The top player, she was like, are you serious? Let's see. My first 1,000 matches, I still didn't know what I was truly doing. That's true too, man. I remember thinking I had got to a point where I knew everything, and then I met a whole nother group of people that showed me even more of the game, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I definitely don't know everything I think I know.
That's also part of just learning the game in general, because like I know when I was playing MK11, it was like that. Like I was fucking folding people online when I was playing as Kano when it first came out, and there were some fights that would get into and it would just get straight fucking folded. Of course, by Liu Kang spamming his goddamn kick every 5 seconds because how safe they were. But it was beatable. It was just really hard to punish.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one of those things where, like the one and doneers you're talking about. These are, you keep in mind, these are people who obviously just got into fighting games. I mean, I for one don't want you there, no way. If I'm being honest here, because like if I know all you're gonna do is quit and bring our numbers down, why are you here to begin with? But anywho, it also is part of that mentality to begin with. Most people, when they're playing these games, if they're quitting, it's because like they weren't really fans of the game to begin with. Most people, and the same thing goes with Halo. When Halo 3 was popular, and they literally like literally Halo added body figures because people like teabagging each other. That's just the culture of fucking Halo when it came out at the time. Granted, that shit probably wouldn't fly by nowadays. Everybody would get pissed off and and cancel Bungie and shit. But that was at the time. That was just the culture of the group. Now, of course, like you said, it's not everybody obviously down for that. But of course, you're gonna have new people come into your game, which they did in Halo, and they would just drop it because the culture, because the community is just toxic as fuck. I mean, they are. Halo's is like one of the most toxic fucking games I've ever played. I mean, I didn't care because I enjoyed it, and I was like, talking shit just like everybody else. but that's how you push away and of course, you know, like alienate your fan base, especially new players if they're brand new to whatever it is that they're in. And games getting dropped, I mean, like, that shit happens all the fucking time. Like, that's not something that's just fighting games. That's just games in general. But if you want those people to stay, then you know you take that time and explain those things. Like Final Fantasy 14, that'd be like one of the best communities I've ever seen in a fucking game I've ever played anyway. Like those guys will literally stop like they will literally stop a damn raid and ask, hey, who's never been here before? And it pisses me off because I've already done it obviously, and I want to get the hell out of there. And I want to be in there for another 30 minutes if somebody's new. But if taking that time to stop playing the match because somebody's new means we get new people into our game, it means new subscribers. New subscribers means more expansions and more other content. Then like so be it.
I don't. What's her name? Alloy. So if for those of you that don't know, they were
about fucking.
Yes, that's exactly where I'm going. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm going.
Stupid.
So Alloy. So they showed the new gameplay for the next What's the name of that game? Yeah,
Forbidden West.
Forbidden West, and the game looks amazing. I'm like, damn, okay, well, I might have to pick that game up too because it's pretty, you know,
like some shit you see on PC. I was like, God damn, those visuals look gorgeous.
It looked amazing, but the community had a problem. They were like, what do you mean? Why does Aloy look like she gained weight? What is this? She doesn't look like the person I would recommend. And my only thing is that
my Aloy is fat now. Oh my god, what people forget, it wasn't even the fact that they made her bigger. It's just certain visuals of her, like with the camera and shit like that, when she's talking, that her face looks wider on certain frames, and that's just literally based off camera angles, new lighting that they brought into the game, and just overall just new visuals. And people lost their shit.
They did. I mean, it was all over Reddit. Like, my thing is, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Like, to me, like, it made, like, I'm not gonna lie, it brought back old triggered memories from my black ass, because the one thing I could not stand, The Last of Us 2 wasn't as great as The Last of Us 1. It was close. It was close. I like part 1 a little bit better personally, but part 2 I still had it near and dear. It was a great game. It's fun. Now, what made me angry about what people were saying about that game was, it's unrealistic for, you know, Abby to be as jacked as she is. Now, and I even had the same debate with Shinobi. I had the same debate with a whole bunch of other people. If it was a jacked dude, it would be no problem. You know why? Because you always see homies jacked in video games. Always. My thing is, we don't know the true backstory of everything. For all we know, she could have a whole surplus of food somewhere and be jacked. It could be genetics. You don't know. But at the end of the day, it should not matter whether she's jacked, whether she's skinny, whether she's normal, average. It should not matter. And
where's she getting all the protein from?
And then at one point of the game, I won't ruin it, but a very prominent character gets bodied and dies. Here's my thing, okay? And if you read comics, you should know this firsthand. Anytime, and I mean anytime, you can have a character that's the peak of human perfection, they do everything right, and then somewhere they just fuck up. It happens, and that's what literally happened to that character. And to me, it was realistic because they didn't see it coming. And they felt safe. And my thing is, people, oh, well, you know, these people wanting to felt safe. They're always no. That's like saying Batman's ready for anything and everything. Stop it. Like, stop it, damn it. And my thing is, I don't know. Like, to me, it just doesn't matter. Like, I don't care if Aloy is a little bit bigger, if she's a little bit smaller. It should not matter. And it's the community that we're in now that just gets really too wrapped up in superficial stuff. Like, they have to be playing with a supermodel in the game, or it's just not going to work for them. Like when May got that skin, that little Lunar New Year skin, and people say she was too skinny in it. And to me, it's like, what? Like, guys, I don't think that should be that big of a deal. You're still playing the same character. Because it can go both ways. The character can be bigger, the character can be smaller. It should not matter. And yes, Snow Angel, female characters are the ones that get it the worst. Because as soon as that freaking frame picture of Aloy came out, everyone came just because I'm like, good God, no, please. Because I don't know, we're in a day and age now where you can literally tell somebody, hey, I want to be a streamer when I grow up. You know, it's a thing now. It is possible with the right gear, tech, personality. You can make it happen. And like we talked about last stream, you know, video games were kind of a thing but they weren't nearly as big and accepted as they are now. And
if you told somebody you want to be a streamer growing up, like you got laughed at and basically got told like you're going nowhere in life.
Yeah, they're like, what? Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, my dad is a pretty strict person, you know, back in the day, and my brother can attest to that. So there was no way either one of us is gonna be able to go to him and say, hey, I want to stream on YouTube and become a great streamer. And it's crazy because the few people that actually did stream back then and were able to adapt with the times are some of the biggest content creators now, because they were the only ones at the time. There was no one else to compete against. Nowadays, go on Twitch and you will literally see hundreds, if not thousands, of people trying to stream at the same time. Like, go sort Twitch by new, and people tell you the average 3 is what kills most people, because you got to get 3 people to consistently watch you. And it sounds easy, but to get people to watch you within a 30-day period on a three-person average is not as easy as it sounds. I want to say, isn't it like only 15% of new streamers out of like 1,000 streamers are going to get past that threshold, and out of those 15%, only 0.5 are going to make it the partner. That's scary. That's some scary stuff, man. So if you haven't played Dead by Daylight, go get yourself hooked and try to jump off the hook. It's happened a few times because you have a 5% chance of that shit happening. So imagine putting that at 0.5%. I mean, that's just insane.
That's if their views aren't fake.
Exactly, like oh sorry, 4%, so it's even worse, Kai. Yeah, Omega, becoming partner is very rough, you know, and you know, I do the same thing for you too, Omega. Like, if you're streaming, I will literally join your stream. Even if I'm playing with Nintendo with the kids, I will literally put you on my phone, never mute it, because if you mute it, it doesn't count, and just let it run in the back. Or if I'm, you know, just chilling in bed for the night, I will watch your streams. And that's what you want. That's what you want to do if you're a new streamer. I know this is turning into a new streamer chat right now, but I know a lot of you do stream, and of course, man. And that's one thing I will say is, whenever you guys are streaming and trying to lift off the ground, there's a few things you want to avoid. The biggest thing is follow for follow. Do not do that. That is probably the worst thing you can possibly do, unless you know that person and you know they're going to actually network and help you. Because I know a person that has 2.3 thousand followers and his average is like 0.9 viewers. How? I'll tell you how. Follow for follow. You know, don't use those cheat programs that help you get fake viewers to make yourself look bigger than what you are, because that hurts you too. It really is. Shoot yourself in the foot and see how far you can walk. That's literally what it is, man. Like, you're better off playing what you enjoy, and you know, just do it well, you know. Because I've encountered a lot of people like that. Like, you know, I would say at a pretty recent rate, without saying names, I have had a lot of people come into my, you know, into my messages after the stream, and they'll ask me, hey, do you mind doing a follow for follow? And I tell them no, and I tell them why. And I tell them, you know, if anything, what you want to be doing is rating people. You want to, like, actually support each other, and then after that, yeah, follow each other, help each other. You don't want to. There's no quick way to streaming. I mean, I know I'm talking like I have 1,000 viewers or something. I mean, I normally average between 10 to 30, but that's literally how it works. Getting past that threshold of like the 3 people is not easy. And I just realized I'm fighting Wolf right now to all people. Oh, he got up quick, didn't he? Oh, my back! Oh! Oh! Oh, my damn! Oh! Oh. Wait! Wait! Oh my god, dude! Today has just been me getting my ass completely beat the hell up. Like, more so than normal. I'm getting tired of you hitting me! Damn!
Hey, what's going on, Sarge? Oh no, I was talking to Sergeant French. His interior lesson got fucked up with Mahisage and Foster.
Oh! Nah, Wolf, don't do this, bro.
No, I haven't done them just yet. But I was planning on starting at some point though.
911 in the chat for me, guys, please. Please. 911 in the chat. Someone help me out.
What, just give people shots? Oh, the second dose, okay.
Damn. So,
Oh, okay, that's too easy.
that's how you get beat the fuck up, folks.
Bye.
That is how you get beat the fuck up, everybody. That was rough. That was very rough. Local green square gets bounced around like a white square. More at 10. Fuck you, tyrants. But if anyone wants to join the chat, we have plenty of room. I do have more time to stream, so don't worry, little happy heads about that. So we are still Omega, send the whole squad. Oh my god, I got manhandled, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, but exactly, Ribbity. Like, get your ass in here and get slammed, bitch. But yeah, streaming. The one thing I will say though is streaming, since I actually have the time to do it now, is actually really fun. And it is a commitment, you know. I kind of treat it like a pet, as strange as that sounds. Like, there's gonna be times you don't want to get up and walk the dog, but guess what? You're gonna have to get up and do that. Exactly. She's more like a pet. What? My mom's a pet? I'm like, oh, why did you say that? If you were trying to calm him down, that was the worst thing to say. But I don't know. You know what? And honestly, dude, Kai, you know, with summer break here for you, if you want to try streaming out, I would say go for it. Like, for me, I know I put a lot of work and effort into streaming. I think it was like, when I first started out, it was 4 to 5 hours a day. I can't do that now because of my schedule, but when I was doing it, it was a good way to get my face and name out there. And then I think another piece of advice I would always say, and I think Omega can agree with me on this, is if you do stream what you like. Don't stream what the most popular game is, or you're gonna pull a ninja. You're gonna get, you know, you're gonna wear yourself out and look rough. Like, you want to stay away from, oh, it's a popular game, I'm getting views, but I absolutely hate the game. It's like going to work at a job that you freaking hate. You know, eventually you're gonna get to that point like, screw this. But you know, because I have people tell me all the time in messages on my Discord, hey man, you know, if you streamed Overwatch or if you streamed Destiny or whatever, you would get all these viewers, man. And I'm like, yeah, you probably got a point there, but I just don't play those games like that. You know, I want to stream something I actually enjoy And if I don't have 1 million viewers from it, that's okay. That is completely fine. But you know, definitely stream what you like. Don't stream what you think's gonna be the next big thing. Because I've seen people that play fighting games. You know, every so often they'll dip their toes into something else, but because they had a little bit of success on it, now they're going to play chess, which is a thing on Twitch now.